Welcome back, guys, to the Heavy Praise podcast. I'm Heavy Praise, and thank you guys so much for all the love and support recently. I really appreciate y'all so much. And today, I am with two special guests. If you guys want to introduce yourselves real quick,
Hi, I'm Brandon. I play guitar in Diamonds to Dust.
I'm Ryan. I also play guitar in Diamonds to Dust.
let's go, guys. I have been wanting to interview you guys for a hot minute. Like, I am just like floored with your guys' music, seriously. And speaking of your music, you guys are coming out. If you guys don't know already, you guys are coming out with a new album, December 19th, Echoes of Grace and Strife, and I literally cannot wait for it. Um, I want to ask, like, how did you guys start as a band? Like, what happened? Like, what? How did you guys meet? How did you guys form together? How did you guys like make Diamonds to Dust? And why are you guys called Diamonds to Dust? Like, tell me about it.
Yeah, the origin story is probably best told by Barry.
Okay.
I came in a little bit later, so they started in like 2012.
Yeah.
They went in like a pop punk kind of direction. The influence I can for sure name would be August Burns Red.
Uh-huh.
They're not
Even
pop punk.
yeah, I know, but that I don't want to like mischaracterize like what their influences were.
Asking
If
Alexandria, Paramore,
there you
Shuffle
go.
Captain Chunk, Day to Remember, From First to Last. Anything in the pop punk emo category in like post hardcore.
So that tells you how much I know about that genre. But yeah, so that's what they were going for up until like pretty recent. So yeah, I joined in like 2014. They were still doing like the pop punk thing, and then I came in and played some shows with them like sporadically throughout the years, and then joined like long term in about 2019, and that's when we were going in a more like heavier direction, which kind of was more in line with my writing style and stuff like that. And Ryan joined here like last year. Hope that answers it.
Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. Have you guys do any of y'all have like any connections with each other for like a while or like a long time or not really? You just like met up online or something like that or like or whatever.
Um, DTD and I unofficially go back between 6.5, yeah, well, 6.5 years at this point. Barry posted a video on the band's Facebook a year after their fourth album, Conservation of the Spirit, came out.
Hmm.
And it was essentially Barry like posting an ad saying like, "Hey, we're Diamonds to Dust. We are a Christian band. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And we're looking for musicians. We're looking for guitarists. We're looking for bassists, and we're looking for vocalists." Then that video just randomly popped up on my feed. Like I was already in a band at that point. So I decided to hit up the DMs and say like, "Hey, I hear you guys are looking for players. What are you guys all about?" And they gave me a little bit of info. I listened to the Conservation of the Spirit album at the time. I thought it was average at best. Like nothing appealing seemed. There was nothing that made me want to join at the time. Like 3 years later, when like a year after things were opening up again from the pandemic, they played at a local bar, opening for one of my local acts, Ocean of Illusions. And by then, like Brandon and Christian were in the band, and I could tell that they were at a more modernized metal sound, and they started to keep up with the sound of deathcore, melodic death metal, and metalcore at the time. So I'm thinking, okay, these guys have improved drastically. And then a year later, I see that they're headlining these festivals that they were these shows that they were having at this local ice arena.
Wow.
And for the second time that they did that, I was filling in for another group. I was filling in for the opening act. They were the headlining act, and they had the whole package. They had the band, they had the lights, they had the songs and everything, and it was beyond what I already was aware of from the band at the time. So when they played the song "Survivor's Torment," that was an eye opener for me. Saying like, all right, I wonder if somehow I can offer these guys my services, but because they don't know much about me, they would probably tell me to go away. the fill-in vocalist for Pyrexia I'm not sure if you're familiar with the band
Yeah, yeah,
Pyrexia,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
90s New York death metal. Their fill-in vocalist at the time, Zachary Kratz, posted an ad on Instagram. He's saying that Pyrexia are looking for a second guitarist. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should find out the details about that. Even though there's gonna be loads of auditions. Then they ended up getting the guitarist for Malignancy, which is another New York death metal band. But right then, I had like a slight moment of conviction, saying like, all right, let's just say you get into Pyrexia, you could either join one of the biggest bands in New York death metal and end up playing songs like Apostles to the Grave, Unholy Requiem, and Sermon of Mockery, and then eventually go into account before the Lord on Judgment Day. Or you could hit up Diamonds to Dust because it turns out they're a man down from being a full band because I thought they were a 5-piece and they
Yeah.
played to 4. So I asked Barry like, "Hey, don't you guys have a second guitarist? I didn't see him at your show." And he goes, "No, it's just Brandon." I'm like, "Okay, well, not for nothing. If you guys are looking to complete your lineup, I'd be happy to give an audition." And in short, he goes, "Thanks, but no thanks." And then a month later, he goes, "Hey, what kind of amp you got?" And then I showed him the amp I got. It's funny because I ended up not using it based on our tour rig, and after that I started off as a touring member, which is just great because my dream was to go on tour. And then like 6 months in of just playing live and just hitting the road, I got the offer. I told them like, hey, put me down as a yes, but I'm going to pray about it. And then like a few weeks later, I go, all right, fellas, I accept the offer. And
Wow,
that's what it got.
that's
Yeah,
sick.
been since 2014.
Yeah, that's sick. Wow, that's awesome. As Diamonds to Dust, you guys are really starting to gain traction now. You guys have like almost 19,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, which is so awesome. Congrats, guys! Like seriously, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you guys I'm sure, have worked very hard for it, and you guys are just going to continue to grow by God's grace, and that's so awesome to see that. I just want to ask, uh, my favorite song by you guys is Corpus Christi, and I'm sure a lot of people would say that. Um, tell us a little bit about that song, like um, for those that don't know about that song, like what is in the song, and like it sounds like at the end of the song there's like a different language speaking. Like can you like let's talk about Corpus Christi and like why you guys made that song.
Yeah, that's Latin at the end. Um, yeah, I can't comment too much on the. I don't want to speak out of turn since I didn't write the lyrics, but we wanted it to be catchy and
Yeah,
heavy, have some cool arpeggiating, you know, guitars in there, heavy breakdown. You know.
yeah. I mean, it's
The Latin is Luke 21 verses 17 to 19.
that's
If I
sick.
have the chapter and the verse is incorrect, that's my bad. But
Yeah,
lyrically, it's about the end times, the rapture, and the end time prophecies coming to life. Some of which we're
wow,
seeing right now, such as like the earth starts quaking.
wow.
Right, the northeast area just started experiencing. I think I didn't feel it, but there was an earthquake back in the summer, and there was one just right after Easter last year uh, that hit most of the north and central part of the state and some Hudson Valley out
Wow,
of nowhere. But
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
that's
I
what Corpus Christi is about.
Wow.
and I write riffs and shred. That's me, man.
uh, amen.
I like grooving, making heavy stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love heavy stuff. Heavy stuff is great. Um, tell me a little bit about tell me a little bit about Echoes of Grace and Strife, and what fans can and what I can expect to hear on this new album, and like what it's about, and is it progressively getting heavier throughout the album? Is the album just straight out heavy? Is there melodic parts in the album? Like tell us a little bit about the album.
Yeah, I think heavy is somewhat subjective. up to interpretation. It's definitely going to be heavy. I got some cuts on there that are very melodic. I have some songs that I'm really proud of on there, guitar wise. Um, yeah, it's hard to distance yourself enough from your own creation to like, define it using labels and terms and stuff like that. Typical artist stuff. I don't know. What do you think, Ryan?
You could say it's part two of the previous record, Amidst the Howled and the Vanquished, except this time we're keeping that sound and looks like we're gonna stay that way for a little while. But this time we experiment with other subgenres like new metal. We experiment with gent and more recently with beatdown hardcore. So we can a little
Ooh.
bit more variety there.
Okay, okay, okay. I like that. I'm a sucker for beatdown, so um that's awesome. Uh what's your guys' favorite song that you guys written off the new album?
I wrote "Deny Thyself," but
Mm.
it's not my favorite. Consequence of our transgression is, but
That's your
oh,
favorite?
I guess I'm just gonna be yeah. It's the one that's gonna be released this coming Friday, the 14th.
Oh, sick.
So that one's my favorite, but I'm not gonna say "Deny Thyself" just out of humility and I wrote it, but I'm happy how that one came out.
That's awesome.
The Light Beyond the Ruins. That's mine.
That's another good
Look
one.
out
Life
for
Beyond
them.
the Roots. That's awesome. You guys have a lot of songs on this album. How many songs do you have?
14, the longest
14.
album to date,
You guys
and
are you guys are doing something so different because a lot of bands are sorry to cut you off. A lot of bands are doing like EPs and singles and like you guys are really just putting it all out there and laying it all out there. That's so awesome.
We're old.
they've put out. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say they because I wasn't in the band at the time, but they've only put out two EPs, both in 2020, the Faith
Wow.
or Desire and Decisions.
Yeah.
But it is the Echoes of Grace and Strife. It is our longest album to date, and compared to what the predecessor 3 years ago, this is the first release where we use 8 string guitars.
Nice.
Yep. So "Deny Thyself," spoiler alert, is an 8 string song,
Hmm.
and we've got a bunch of others like Shadow Cast Eternally. That's an 8 string.
Nice.
Isn't that adorable? We got twin guitars.
Look,
That
we're
is
like
that is
Obi-Wan
awesome.
Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn.
That's right.
Nice.
Green Goblin.
The Green Goblin.
The Green
The,
Goblin.
I don't know.
I don't know what he calls his blue Jolly Rancher. I don't
No,
know.
yeah.
He doesn't. It doesn't have a name.
Mm.
Oh man. Um you guys have like a really unique sound, I feel like, because when I listen to your guys' music, you guys have those like melodic like kind of crazy like piano symphonies and stuff going on and all that and then you guys just go straight slam and straight heavy and I love that sound because it's so different because obviously nowadays in like a lot of post-hardcore and new and metalcore and deathcore it all okay it doesn't all generally sound the same but like it kind of sounds similar but like you guys have this unique sound where you involve a lot of synths and a lot of experimenting with different genres, like you said in this new album coming up. I think that is so cool, and I just want to commend you guys for that. That's really, really awesome to see that
Thanks.
because
Well,
not a lot of bands are doing that.
yeah, we genuinely like classical music, man.
I studied classical guitar in college.
He's
Sick.
classically trained. I like the neoclassical shred stuff, like Ying Wei, Jason Becker, Cacophony, like all that fun '80s shred stuff. But I'm
Yeah.
getting more into
This is the part where I say Marty Friedman because you mentioned Cacophony.
yeah, I'm getting more into Bach, Vivaldi, and stuff like that.
Wow,
So
that's
Bach is
awesome.
the greatest musician who ever lived.
yeah,
Bach.
I would probably agree.
I gotta listen to more Bach. Um, what is there to expect? Like faith wise, like what is there to expect? Coming on this new album, like what are fans? What are they going to expect from this new album?
I feel like it's going to be a little bit bolder,
Okay.
like with tracks like "Bond Servant," "Deny Thyself." I didn't write the lyrics. What else? "Temporary Affliction," even though that's Child of the King. Those two are already out there. So
Yeah.
a little bit more of that.
Sick.
Uh, we
That's
still
awesome.
throw in lyrics of the next the one that's coming out on Friday, "Consequence of Our Transgressions." That one's like a right in the face, like the wages of sin is death.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so cool.
A little bit more bolder than the previous record.
Yeah, I mean, I love that because, I mean, as Christ followers, we're supposed to be bold, and everything that we do, and it's just really cool to see that you guys are really willing to be bold for Christ, and it's really awesome to see that you guys aren't ashamed or anything. You're not ashamed of the gospel. You're being bold for Christ, and it's really cool to see that.
Special shout out. I feel like the top bands that are doing that now are No Treaty and Bloodlines. It's a
Facts.
controversial take, but I think those guys they're just not only the closest things we have to For Today, but I feel like those two individually have set the bar higher.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Shout out those guys.
I will get
Seriously.
a lot of angry comments about that because people think For Today, Barry included, think For Today are the greatest, but there is a danger to clinging on to legacy acts that are defunct, which can hold the genre back. So I'm telling, like, guys, let's support the current acts that are striving for that kind of recognition and legacy, so that way
Right.
Christian can thrive and make a living out of it.
Exactly. I mean, for today, Matty Montgomery and the boys, they literally changed the course. I feel like they made a stamp mark in Christian metal, and it I feel like they paved the way for what we have now in the Christian metal scene, like with No Treaty, with Holy Name. I mean, like Tommy did it, put a little stamp down with Sleeping Giant. Um, I mean, look what Impending Doom is still doing. I mean, they're so awesome. No Treaty, like Bloodlines Meadows, like all these bands, like Convictions, like these guys are like doing their thing, and I feel like For Today really stamped and paved the way for this like blow up of the Christian metal scene all of a sudden.
Subgenre wise, yeah, but if we go back decades prior, it would be Mortification, it could be
Oh, for sure.
glam metal, and then I know they're more rock than they are metal, but Petra.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. For sure. No doubt. But yeah, subgenre wise, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, what challenges? Why does my camera keep doing this? Oh no! Don't tell me it's tweaking again. It hasn't done this in months. Come on, camera.
We can see you.
Yeah, I know. It just randomly shuts off for some reason. It's weird. Anywho, what are some like writing this album? Like, how long did it take? And like, what was the process? Like, what gets done first? Do the lyrics get done first? Do the riffs get done first? Do the drums get done first? Like what's the whole process? And tell me how long it took, and like what song took the longest? What song took the quickest? What stood out making this album? Yeah, let me know.
Um, well, it depends. Like, we try to have like a cohesive, um, like all the songs have to make sense together on the album. So we may write a song, put it on the back burner because it doesn't like gel with the idea of what we're going for the overall concept of the album or the overall sound of the album. So there's a lot of tracks that we have that aren't going to be on here, but will be used later, things such as that. So it's a process. I mean, it takes a while. Yeah, but it's been a long time coming, but we're excited for it. I know I am.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Which song was your favorite to write on this album?
A light beyond the ruins.
I only
That's like your actual favorite?
Yeah, dude. I
Yeah.
love that song.
Okay.
I only wrote "Deny Thyself" and threw in some extra layers on certain tracks.
Okay.
I didn't really do like as much as I wanted. I mean, by the time I was able to hit the studio, like I had just joined the band like a month
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah. Which album was your album that you're most proud of? Was it this album, or was it Amidst the Hollowed and the Vanquished? Was it or not Corpus Christi, excuse me. Was it Conservation of the Spirit? Um, which album was your favorite and
We
why?
came on, well, I came on during the Decisions EP, and everything subsequent, it just for me more proud. Got a little better each time. So most proud of this album. Second to that would be Amidst.
While I was still a touring member, I kept telling the guys, besides the song Corpus Christi, Amidst the Hallowed and the Vanquished is the greatest thing to ever happen, you guys. Like, don't let that style go. And when
Facts.
just looking back at the unreleased tracks, even the hardcore tracks, which didn't, I wasn't really in favor for them at first, but it took me a while to like really appreciate them. I'm thinking, you know what, fellas? God willing, I feel like this record could really blow Amidst the Howled and the Vanquished out of the water.
We try to have a smorgasbord of different sounds, you know,
Yeah.
but still in the Diamonds to Dust vein, you know.
Yeah.
Lest we forget, our producer, Randy, without fail makes us sound better than we are. So, special shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy's the
Sarasarella
man.
Recordings.
Yep, been with Randy since the beginning.
That's
So
awesome.
he's definitely, um, vital to the sound, I would say.
Yeah, that's awesome. Uh, any planned tours or mini tours coming soon or next year? Anything in the works?
In the late winter, yes, we do want to hit the road again. I'm not sure if it's going to be twice or three times this coming year.
Hmm.
But other than just playing live and touring, our goal is to keep putting out music like hotcakes. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it.
Lord willing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's great. Um,
We got a lot of stuff to release. That's for
that's
sure.
awesome. You guys have like songs stacked up.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I think at this point we can talk more openly about that. Yeah, like we got a lot of stuff.
That's
It's
awesome.
it's a process, you know, like
Yeah.
getting the stuff out and ready and
Finances too.
yep, there's
Yeah.
that for sure. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming.
Yeah, that's awesome. What was I gonna say? Do you guys like have anything like worked out for tours yet? Like where you guys are going or not yet?
Yeah, that there's things in the works.
Okay.
I can't really speak on that too much. I know we got some a few locals coming up here soon, and we're working on getting them back on the road for
Okay.
sure. Don't want to say anything too preemptively, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if
Don't
you
want
ever
regions either.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I was gonna say if you ever stumble upon an opportunity to come in the Philadelphia, South Jersey area, there's a bunch of people over here that would want to see y'all. So,
Oh, dude,
uh,
we will. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And if any venues or bookers or anybody like that, promoters, reach out. You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
do it.
Yeah. There's plenty of vendors in Philly. I know when I saw Convictions last year, I saw them when they were actually not that crazy big. They were like kind of small compared to how big they are now. They were playing at the Milk Boy, and that's like a really it's like it's relatively small, but like it could fit like I don't know, maybe 150, 200 people.
Was that with Empty, Famous Last Words, and Oh Sleeper? Because I saw that tour in Brooklyn at this place called the.
Oh
I don't know if
no, no,
show.
no. It was with Confessions of a Traitor
Oh,
and who else? And it was with Convictions, this opening band from Philly, and then oh
well,
my
it was
gosh.
more recent than when I saw them with Oh Sleeper.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who the other band was. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, but they were with Confessions of a Traitor. That's who I remember the most. Them because I talked to him, Brandon. He's such a nice guy, the lead singer, and I talked to Mike. Obviously, Mike and I are pretty cool. From Convictions, he's super awesome guy. Um, yeah. Do you guys have any on the new album? I don't know if I saw it. Oh, you did. You guys did collab with Mike. Oh snap! I didn't even realize that.
Hmm.
Oh snap! I bet that song's hard.
It's a little bit different than what we're known for, but yeah, it's still a hard one.
Okay. Sick. Um, Dang, I'm trying to hear that. I love, dude. Mike's vocals have gotten so much better.
Yeah.
Like it's actually crazy. Like his vocals have gotten like astronomically good because I literally just saw them. I got married like a month and a half ago, and
Oh,
we went. Thanks,
Congrats.
thanks, man. We went to California for our honeymoon. And we stayed with I don't know if you know the artist Small Voice, but we stayed with him. He's like a single artist. Well, technically two man. But he lives out in California, out in Rancho Cucamonga, like outside LA. And we stayed with them. We saw Convictions, War of Ages, Demon Hunter, Cultist, and we saw them in Pomona at the Glass House. Oh my gosh. Like his vocals were like insane. It was wild. Like I literally like they've literally gotten so much better. Like and I thought they were good last year and like he sounds so much better. It's crazy.
yeah. I feel like the more you do you work on your craft, like the better and stronger you're gonna get.
Yeah,
Like aged like fine wine.
literally. Um let's see. What do you guys or what do you feel like the when people listen to this album coming up, what do you want them to take away from the album?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you like from this album coming up? Like when it comes out and when your fans listen to it, what do you want them to take away from the album? Like when they hear it?
I guess musically it's a little bit more mature.
Hmm.
It's more grounded than the last record because the last record was more of a statement saying like, "Hey, we're abandoning that post-hardcore pop punk and emo sound. We're going for a deathcore, symphonic metalcore, melodic death metal hybrid." And so I think Echoes of Grace and Strife is pretty much the sophomore record of that, but it's I would say musically it's a little bit more mature.
Yeah, and I guess for me, I'd like to invoke kind of similar feelings that music gave me, or it still gives me, where it's like inspirational and makes me kind of want to, do it, get out there, pick up a guitar, or, like I hear lyrics that inspire me and stuff like that. Kind of want to strike that chord with people. It's kind of
Yeah.
my motivation for doing music.
If I could echo on that, if there is one track off of the record that could start a fire in that, it would definitely be "A Light Beyond the Ruins." Like
Sick.
it has two guitar solos. It has a verse, chorus, breakdown, chorus,
Nice.
and it's
That
like
is
structured.
that is my jam. I love structured symphonies. I love structured
Mhm.
breakdowns. I love structured music. Oh, I love that.
Dual harmonies on
Yeah,
guitars. Like
yeah, yeah,
"Light
yeah.
Beyond the Ruins" is like the one to look for if you're into
Sick.
like After the Burial. If you're into Make Them Suffer, like old
Sick.
Make Them Suffer, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that one out.
Heck yeah. Okay, okay. Dude, I literally can't wait for this album. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for this album. Um, Speaking of albums, like which from all your albums, like which song is like each well, okay, I guess Brandon, which song is like the most like the one that like you're the most proud of? Like just an individual song. Like which song like you like when you play it, you're like, oh man, I remember when I wrote this song and I love this song so much. I love playing it, yada yada. Which song?
Plight of the Wicked.
Okay. Why that song?
I wrote pretty much everything on it, the lyrics and the instrumentals, and I really sat on it for a while, and tried to make the best thing I could. And I don't know, some people put out reaction videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was pretty big for a while when we were started with this new lineup and started putting out this heavier music. We were getting like a lot of reaction videos on YouTube. I guess that was like a trending kind of thing, and a few people did reacts to that, which we see them all, by the way, if you happen to be one of those people. And we appreciate it big time. And yeah, some people, they were reflecting on the lyrics and stuff like that. And that was really cool that, lyrics I wrote, people were like, oh, wow, like you hit the mark there for me. So
It's
yeah,
awesome.
I guess I have like kind of fond memories of that time as well too. So
One
Sick.
day we'll play it live. We
Okay.
promise.
Okay. What's your favorite song to play live?
that we have played live is Creed for me.
Okay.
Creed of
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy, yes.
Cool.
What about
Sick.
you?
It's a tie between Creed, a Blasphemy, and Survivor's Torment.
That's another one I wrote, by the way. Creed of Blasphemy.
Survivors. Wow.
Survivor's
Well,
Torment.
lyrics and music, obviously, I've done all.
Yeah.
Um,
I love Survivor's Torment. Oh man. That whole album is fantastic. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those songs. I love it all. Like again, like you guys have this unique style of like the symphonic stuff and the blend of deathcore, death metal, and new metal and all that stuff blended combined, and you guys have this unique sound and it sounds so good. And obviously, you said it, Ryan. You said we want to make as much music as possible. Excuse me. Um, f with you guys going on in the future. And I commend you guys, like seriously, like you guys have like so much potential. Like like you just gotta just keep releasing music and things are gonna move in your favor, you know.
Thanks.
So yeah, you guys are awesome.
We do our best to try to have fun with it too. You know, you can't
Yeah,
forget the fun aspect. You have to have fun in the creative process and the live process, and there's like a transference there to your audience, and hopefully they pick up on that when they listen to it, and it's fun for them as well. You know.
yeah, heck yeah,
That's why I mean, ever since I joined my first band, I've always liked to move on stage. So if you did see us live last year, there were sections where I would just go next to this guy and just do a like Avenged Sevenfold type harmonies, even though they weren't already in the track, or some of them were. Our like Restoration of the Soul, like on our Midwest tour with our best friends in Voluntary Mortification, when we got to the I'm not sure if you could hear that, but
yeah,
Brandon and I would go back, like turn our backs, and we just go like,
yeah.
even though I'm
That's
not left-handed, so you couldn't really see what I was doing, but
yeah,
You got to do stuff like that, you know. Sometimes you're in the rehearsal studio and it's just like, oh, what if we did that? And it's like, well, it's not exactly what's on the album, but it'll bring like a little fresh, fun vibe to the live experience, you know. So we try to add in little things like that. It's
when
like, oh wow, I didn't expect that. Cool.
yeah,
yeah.
I I will say this: when we start rehearsing again, on the occasion where we hit the road again, I'm definitely gonna say, hey, let's work on some new choreography routines. I mean, we're not a boy band, but just something to really amplify the energy.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, you guys got to do some like crazy boy band poses for cringe.
Imagine that.
Oh, that's awesome. If you guys had a dream tour, who would you guys want to tour with?
Darn it.
Yeah, our
Darn
our
it.
uh, our answers are probably going to be wildly different from like the rest of the band. Like,
Yeah.
obviously,
You
like,
said.
yeah, I grew up like in the MySpace era, and so
Dang,
it
you're
was,
old.
yeah, dude, I am old. I'm not even gonna say my age. I'll let you guess based off this answer, but so yeah, like the mid 2000s, the bands that were coming out were like the Faceless and Necrophagist, and like that wave of like, and there was some deathcore stuff that was cool. I wasn't huge into like too much of it. Burning the Masses comes to mind. They were doing like a really different kind of technical variant of deathcore.
Yeah.
I like the techie stuff. I like the shreddy, rippy guitar. So obviously my dream tour would be like bands that don't exist, like Death and Pantera and Necrophagist, and
And Terror back, but they're
they're
not.
back,
Pantera.
right? And the Faceless, and
Yeah.
the kind of bands that inspired me growing up.
Did you ever listen to Rings of Saturn?
Yeah.
They were
Dude.
one of my like top favorites in
Yeah.
12th grade when their
Yeah.
first album
Me too.
Real and came out. That was album of 2014 for
Dude,
me.
that album is crazy, bro. Oh my
By the time
gosh.
that record came out, I was already 4 years into guitar, and
Yeah.
I couldn't do what Joel Omens and Lucas Mann could do like just
Dude,
yet. I just picked up sweep picking around that year.
Oh my gosh, dude, they're so nuts.
It
Like
was on a
it's
different
crazy. It's
topic.
crazy. I don't think they're a band anymore, right?
They are. They're just. I think they're more instrumental, and I think it's just a three-piece instrumental group. Like it's just two guitars and drums. Because I think Joel Omens came back.
Wow,
But, honestly, Rings of Saturn drums are criminally underrated, like underappreciated.
they
Because
are.
those like intricate double patterns. Let's see. The ghost notes, the gravity blasts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Their drums. I was literally gonna say the same thing. Their drums are like so intricate. It's crazy, and
I got
the guitars too. You know.
yeah. I got into metal like shortly, like if not like the final stage of the MySpace days. So the bands Brandon listed, like Necrophagus, The Face of the Brain Masters, I didn't discover until uh, you like these YouTube guitarists, like one of them, Acho Carlos. He did a cover of one of Necrophagus' tunes, Stab Wound, and compared to the quality of videos and vignettes on TikTok that are coming out like right now, like with all due respect to Acho Carlos, like it wasn't as great, but it was raw. So you could say Acho, like guys like Acho Carlos or Music Man 1066, Bodum covers '09 and Mitch D21. Those were like my gateway to shreddy metal, like Children of Bodum. Let's see.
Yeah, audience, look up Acho Carlos, Achokarlos.
I think
He's like
he just
Look it up.
he still does stuff, but he's like early YouTube. I don't know. That was like my era of YouTube back in like the 240p webcam days. But yeah, he rips. He got me into a lot of stuff back in the day too. Um, yeah.
Sick.
And like who he said, Music Man, and who's that guy with the red hair, Killer Buckeye. I like
Buckeye
that stuff
is
too.
he is a gem.
I liked his taste in core music, like Parkway Drive,
All that
and
remains.
yeah. I like those bands a lot.
Or
I feel like
Kill Switch.
Killswitch Engage. Yeah.
Killer Buckeye is the epitome of quality, not quantity. Unfortunately, we're part of an entertainment or we're part of an entertainment business where you need a quality and quantity.
Yep.
Like Killer Buckeye, like one of the best YouTube guitarists out there.
Yeah, so those are like
I know he got busy, so he doesn't really post as much.
that's when we were first picking up guitars. Like, oh man, I really look, he's doing it. I want to do it too. You know,
Yeah. Word.
started.
That's awesome. Um. Well, I just want to say thank you guys for coming on. That's all I got. I mean, do you guys have any questions for me at all, or like anything you want to ask me?
Ooh.
Mm, I don't know. You got any silly questions?
Any silly questions?
You want to ask us our favorite video game or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
I love that question, actually.
Yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 for OG Xbox. I still play it to this day, except both my OG Xbox and 360 passed away, so I just play it on PS2, which isn't that great because the PS2 graphics weren't as
Yeah.
robust as the OG Xbox and the 360, so Microsoft wins in that game.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite video game?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or
Wow.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I used to speedrun both of those games.
Wow. Are you like a professional speedrunner on the side?
Dude, like 10 years ago, yeah, I was big into it. Super fun.
Wow. Did you ever get into like Smash?
Yeah, dude, yeah, I'm Nara on the melee. I got a sick fox.
I suck
Wow.
at Smash, but I main Sonic.
Wow.
I still suck at Smash.
I suck at Smash.
I'm a melee purist.
Yeah.
Wave dash, all that stuff.
Word. My favorite video game of all time. Uh, this is gonna surprise you, but it is a little game called Rocket League.
Yeah, I can get like Diamond like 2. Like that's where I'm like, that's it.
Yeah, I'm
But-
Grand Champ.
Yeah, dang. You gotta
Yeah.
carry me, bro.
We can
Go on,
play.
go on a Smurf and just carry me.
Yeah, I gotta make it another Smurf. I forgot the login information for my other one. I gotta make a new one. Yeah, I'm Grand Champ.
Dude, there's like those like thresholds or plateaus you hit in that. I guess similar to like any craft, where it's like you gotta really like, all right, now I
You gotta
gotta
grind.
go to practice mode and put in like X amount of hours to like break through this thing, and I just
Oh
like
yeah. Literally, literally, if you want to be SSL, you have to be in training for like 2, 3, 4 hours a day. Like that's the kind of commitment you have to make to be good at that game. You have to be on that game for like 8 hours a day, and the pros are on for like 8 to 10 hours almost every day. So like it's just crazy how much time you need to play that game to get good.
and it's like it's night and day when you watch like okay players and like good players, you know.
It's even night and day now. I mean, it still is night and day, and I feel like it always will be night and day. But it's night and day when you watch SSL players versus pro players. Like it's night and day, and even they like the SSL players look like they're like champs versus these um, pros, and it's nuts. And I played against pros before. I've beaten a couple, but I haven't beaten all of them. And like some of them really like whoop my butt. I was on YouTube on one video for one of them, and I got whooped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
Grand Champ was like that was it. Like
Nah. They changed the ranks, so it's like it's the same ranks, and then it's Grand Champ 1, 2, and 3 now, and then it's Supersonic Legend SSL.
oh yeah, that's right, Supersonic Legend. Are you familiar with Rocket League?
I am, but
Soccer cars, dude.
Dude, it's so fun. I'm thinking about getting Battlefield 6 and Arc Raiders.
Yeah, my FPS phase died out when Halo 3 hit the market.
Really?
Yeah, I was like a Halo 2 purist, and Halo 3, legendary game, phenomenal game. It's just like there was a transition phase between 2 and 3 where like I just couldn't get fully on board, and then by that time I was picking up the guitar and I was like, yeah, I just can't dump the same amount of energy into this.
Yeah.
But
That's
and
how I
COD,
feel. Yeah, that's how I feel about like buying any new games now because I really don't have the time, because I'm doing so many different things.
right, and I miss controllers. Like you can't play FPS these days because they're all cross-plat, and mouse is the superior
Yep.
aiming device. Yeah, it's just you could just swivel right around. Like so, controllers are just
Yep.
old hack, and so like all my skills are out the window right there. Like,
Yep.
I downloaded because I never played it growing up. I tried to download I mean, I did download it. Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic one,
Oh my
uh,
gosh.
Steam, and I was hoping it would be compatible with my 360 controller, but no, it's all mouse and keys. I'm like, this is not the experience that I'm looking for. So there goes my $10.
you got to really grow up on the mouse and keys. Like,
Yeah,
I grew up controller. Like, I
me
played a little
too.
Strike and whatever, but it just like this doesn't feel like this to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
I'm the same way.
gaming is sitting back like lazy with a controller. Like,
I mean, I do like a 3D Space Cadet pinball. Like that that one has a pass for a keyboard and a mouse. Well, mostly keyboard. Uh,
Yeah.
isn't that what came on like Microsoft XP?
yes.
Like, yeah,
Not
okay.
Yeah,
even
yeah.
XP. It was like Windows, what, 95, 98?
Those sounds are forever just ingrained in my brain. I could hear that game like
Boom, boom.
3 o'clock in the morning. I wake up in terror just hearing that.
The
Yeah.
black hole.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. Cool guys. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. Seriously.
Hey, thank you.
Cheers.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I appreciate the chats, and my DM's always open if you guys want to send some stuff off the new album early.
Okay. We
Like it's
gotta talk. We gotta talk to
Yeah.
guy who makes those decisions. But
All right. That's fair.
I got you.
Word. All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Those that are watching, thank you guys so much for following my podcast, and go like and subscribe, and follow me on Spotify, and follow me on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. Thank you guys for all the love and support, seriously, and we'll catch you in the next one. God bless y'all.